G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to Dave's Talk Stuff. And we got women are crashing out. They can't stand the fact that men won't pick them. They can't find dates. All they care about is dating. All they care about is getting attention. And they cannot figure out that men have done, more and more men are done with their games. So instead of being sensible and trying to figure out, maybe we should find out what men want and start giving it to them. No. Instead, they're crashing out. And it's hilarious.
Guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a fucking roster. I'm having to...
So she's 25 and already no one wants to pick her. I wonder why.
sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do.
Like stop clapping your hands like you're a seal? Maybe?
I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't...
Wait a minute. You don't want to date? You don't want to go out? I smell something fishy.
like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it.
Wait. She doesn't like hookup culture? Well, let's see, shall we?
But I feel like I don't have a choice.
Oh! She doesn't like it, but she feels like she doesn't have a choice. Ah, now I get it.
Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just...
I could launch into a tirade. How much time you got? And explain that how women, since the 60s, created hookup culture, encouraged it, said sex work is real work, encouraged women to get divorced and go out and explore their sexuality and all these things. And women never gave pushback and still don't push back. Even if you're the minority, you do not publicly push back. You make these TikTok videos which women will scroll past because you want a man. Everyone knows why these women make TikTok videos, by the way. To advertise themselves, to get enough attention, to get a following. To have the people up in their DMs offering them money, offering them dates, offering them free stuff. Yeah. It seems to be now, I don't know how many men it happens to, but it seems to be TikTok and Instagram seem to be very alike in this era of short form attention grabbing. But she definitely look at that mouth. Yeah, she definitely dates, and she definitely dates a lot. But she's saying it's not my choice. I want to be married. So why aren't you married? It's easy for men? No way. Men, the reason why they're in their 30s and 40s picking up women in their 20s is because they don't want you with your lifetime of bad habits. And even women in their 20s, she's 25, right? You think she would have no bad habits, but yeah, she has bad habits because she started early and she swung the vine every day until she hit the wall. Women hit the wall because their bodies burn out. And the more they use their body, the more they swing the vine, the more they let their bodies get used and abused, the faster they race towards that wall. The bacteria that you're coated with at birth to protect your skin, it's dying. And that's why your skin's going grey. You're killing it with makeup. You're killing it with rubbing up against everyone and everything. You're killing your most sensitive parts of the body by overstimulating them. You're filling your brain with dopamine instead of knowledge. So
Go get with a girl that's in her fucking 20s.
you are in your 20s. So why are you complaining? Because they're not picking you. Oh, of course, Dave.
And live a normal life.
Normal. Normal isn't screaming at a camera that men won't pick you.
Girls don't have that luxury.
Yes, you do. It's called boobs and vagina. Right? There are many places you can go where there are more than enough single men. Oh, wait. That's right. In recent times, the number of single men showing up at single events is in decline. Why? Because 200 men show up and all the losers show up expecting Chad and Tyrone or Chuck, not Dave or John or Peter or Paul. No, they don't want ordinary men. They want the Huntington estate, or something like that, or they want the big badass, who spends most of his days in the gym, and he's got a crew out working for him. What I mean. Luxury? We do not have luxury. We have hard work, and you are a luxury item which most people are passing on.
I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how the fuck to get back in these fucking streets.
Wait. Back on the streets? Oh, well. Don't let me stop you. I ain't saving you.
I can figure out. So 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child.
Ta-da! You have a daughter you don't want to show. I find the way. You look at her eyes. I got it. Daddy's hurt. Yeah. I hurt you, Daddy. I hurt you, Daddy. Are you? That's for not getting me that push, Daddy. Yeah. I miss the early days of TikTok where you had these girls just out of high school crashing out because Daddy didn't buy them a Porsche. And I wish you could face match them up and just line them up with their TikToks. Every 10 years you can see them crashing out over, Daddy didn't get me a Porsche. My boyfriend left me. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom with 5 kids. And, you're basically a life if enough women saw a life lesson on TV showing real women crashing out all the time and why, maybe then enough women will stop. See, I'm of the opinion you do not have the personality you're born with. You have the personality that you developed over time by the social pressures around you. And if enough people around you are psychotic, you have a more tendency leading to the psychotic, the selfish nature. If you have more altruistic people around you, society's more altruistic. If you have more self-reliant people around you, you are so more likely to be self-reliant. And this is where we get to the other half of society, the contrarians, who do the opposite of what all the other people do. Regardless if it's right or wrong for them. They just do the opposite because they've just growing up, with so many disappointments. They just do the opposite of what everyone else wants because everything's a disappointment to them. Congratulations, you discovered life. Life is mostly string of disappointments followed by a few moments of elation, and then just when you have everything figured out, poof, God yanks you. So you have that to look forward to. But a woman with an only child is... Now, I am not saying all single mothers are bad. But there's a difference. And the difference is you had a time and a place to get married. And I think, given the fact that women are more manipulative than ever, training each other to be more manipulative, there are schools, not just TikTok coaches, there are female coaches teaching women how to be sexually predative. And if you do not believe that she's a sexual predator, then you are still stuck in the naive society that the governments want you to passively accept.
Like, I want to have a family.
Yeah, I want to exploit men. That's what she's saying.
Want to have kids. I want to be happy.
You can have kids. You can have a husband. You can be happy. But not by screaming on TikTok. But for most, I'm sorry. For most women, I'm sorry. You're not going to get married. There are more women than men. You don't care about all the single men you left in your wake, about their happiness. You don't care about all the single men taken to court every day either, by women who are sexual predators and exploited by men who want to carve up everyone else's wealth so they can get a cut. The courts are set up like a butchery. Cold, selfish, you have no rights, you cannot defend yourself, you're assumed guilty, and the political machine is backed by large financial networks of men and women who see the cost to themselves is seemingly worth it because they still think, well, even if I get taken once or twice, I can still profit off, because no one cares if your divorce lawyer is divorced or single or married, or even ask a lawyer about it and they'll never answer. Most lawyers don't care. Their happiness is fleecing you. Her happiness is exploiting men. This world talks about capitalism, but that is a deflection from the reality.
Like, I want all of these things. But people don't want that nowadays, it feels. It feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff?
Yeah. They're now going to blame men for marriage. They're going to blame men for everything. I feel like I should warn you that the rest of this video, she's almost done. The rest of this video is a couple of dumbass chicks who are complaining that men won't approach them in bars. And then a dumbass video clip about a guy approaching, a young guy approaching an older woman in a chemist and complimenting her. I mean, I only picked this because, this is a prime example why men are walking away. Women who don't get it. Women who don't understand, right? That if you have a certain culture, a certain attitude in life, you have to stay within your group, marry within your group, don't import the rest of the world, right? No. The women seem to fall for every slogan, and as soon as things go wrong, they act all dumb and innocent. Like, what is Hinge? You know what Hinge is. You know what hookup is. You are a hookup. You are a single mother, okay? You hooked up. For you to suddenly turn against hookup culture and not understand it, that baffles me and leads me to believe that you're one of these people who just want to always blame men. And it is. It is why, and women crashing out, yeah. Because they don't understand why men are walking away. They seem to think they're, that all their drama is just the price, to pay. That what's wrong? What's wrong with you not accepting our emotions? It's like it doesn't matter. Well, if your emotions don't matter, then you don't need to have a drama over everything. If you're sick of repeating yourself, then you're intolerant. Because people aren't perfect, yet you niggle at people. Put the toilet seat down, pick up your socks, clean your room. It's like women can't leave things alone. They think that they have to be the driving force of the relationship. Now, women have crashed out for many reasons over the last couple of decades, but it seems to be now the majority of crashing out is because men won't approach them. And they can't figure out why. Well, I'm going to finish with the Al Bundy quote, I think, because I'm done with her. I'm not going to play the rest of the clip again. I mean, there's no value in seeing a couple of dumb chicks complain that men won't approach them in a bar, telling you that all women want a relationship, that you're just a coward who's afraid of rejection. You don't need that. You've seen those videos. We've laughed at those videos. Maybe another day I'll do one. But today, I just think she's more than enough explained why so many men are walking away.
Every day for the past 30 years, you high-heeled pit bulls have blamed us for everything. From not being able to get into Harvard to not being able to get into stretch pants.
And that's the reality. But before I go, I'd like to remind you that I'm sponsored by you, the viewing audience. So please, check out Empire of Elves, one word. That is empireofelves.myshopify.com. Thank you. And support the channel by getting yourself a coffee mug, water. I've got more to come. Coffee mugs, water bottles, more to come. Going to start featuring sayings from my characters. And my characters, of course. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please support the channel. You can support the channel through Ko-Fi, Patreon, buy my own books, buy my merch. Welcome new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.